Yo, yo. So I just got off of work. Well, I got off work like 30 minutes ago. Then came home, took a massive dump, and yeah, here we are. We're gonna play some Tainted Grail. Looking forward to playing this again. Let me go ahead and load the game so the music stops, even though it's amazing. So going forward until Mass Effect is done, we'll be playing Tainted Grail after work, or at these hours of when I can stream at the higher quality. So even on my days off, I will be switching to this when it's like later in the night, just because I can stream at the higher quality. And yeah, Mass Effect will be on the other times. And at some point, I'll finish Mass Effect 2, definitely way before this game. And we'll see what we go forward. Because, at the end of the month, or not even really at the end of the month, 12 days, there's a game coming out that I want to check out called Dual Corp. I don't know if it's going to be any good, or if I'm going to like it. I don't know. I may not find any enjoyment really in the game at all. I don't know. I'm going to check it out. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Star Rapture off stream. That's actually what I've been playing off stream. It works out pretty well, because I don't need to like really focus about too much of the story or anything. I'm just getting automations and done and all that, and then I can play that while watching a stream or something like that myself. Otherwise, the next big games I'm really looking forward to, that I know that are coming out this year, Crimson Desert. I already have set 2 days off for the game. I'm actually really looking forward to the 007 game. And other than that, Blood of Dawnwalker is the only other game that I know that's coming out this year for sure that I'm like, yes. But there are other things that I do want to play. If time allows, Pragmata looks kind of cool. Obviously I want to do my Resident Evil playthroughs, because 9 looks good, because you get to play as Leon. And I've said this before, Resident Evil 4 is the only Resident Evil I've ever played. It was the GameCube version. And I still thought even then it was horrifying, but it was also badass. Yeah, I have all the games. Hey, Alonzo, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Just doing my little bit of a update talk before we actually start really playing. And nice, a 1440 monitor. Dude, I don't know how I could play lower than 1440. If I had the spare money, I actually want to go 4K, but I just can't justify it. Like I can afford it, actually. It's just, I can't justify spending the money for a 4K monitor. It would be a big purchase for me. Since my 1440 is very nice. Yeah, OLED I'm sure would be massive. So I don't really use it anymore because, when I moved into this house with my roommate, I brought my 65-inch LG OLED, which is an incredible television. It is insanely good. And it's not even new. It's like 2020. That's when I got it. I got it in 2020. I got it when I got my PS5, so I guess the end of 2020. I played Demon Souls on that. I played Spider-Man on that. I played some other stuff on that, It was great. But then I moved over here, and when I first moved here with me and my roommate, I watched a lot of TV in the living room also. And so the TV in the living room is my TV. So I don't have my TV anymore here in my gaming setup. Here on my gaming monitor. So my 1440 monitor is kind of old now. I think I got it in like 2018 maybe. It's an Asus 165 hertz. Holy shit, dude, that's really good. Really, really good. I feel like even by today's standards, that's good. Yeah. So here's the thing. I personally don't like curved. I'm not a huge fan of it. I honestly prefer just standard flat monitors. But I do know people do like curved. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you've already been using it. I've only used curved monitors. So my first introduction to curve was my dad's TV. My dad has a he's had it for years now, but he has an 80-inch curved TV that he's had for like 6 years or something. I hate it. I didn't like it. It was my dad's like last like really big purchase that he made, or you know, for like funsies. Because at that time it was pretty damn expensive, like an 80-inch. It was fucking nuts. But then I would go to a buddy of mine's house and we would like LAN it up a little bit. This is the last time I've ever like LANed really. It was like a friend of mine. I would go to his house because he had extra computers and we would play games with his other friends, which were not there. So it would be me and my friend in the same room and playing with other friends. All of his monitors were curved. I don't know, man. But then again, I'm also the kind of person, like, I rather have 3 separate monitors lined up in front of me rather than one giant ass, like, 38-inch or 52-inch, you know, ultra wide or something. I don't like that. I'd rather have multi-monitor instead. That's my thing. But I'm going to start playing this game now. First NPCs I've come across the whole game, really.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
Nope.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things, proof. Things to prove you're safe. For Haven. Yeah. This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this, present.
This dude is drunk and tired.
It does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly.
All right.
Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Thank you. So is this like a safe haven, actually? Like an actual town? Interesting. Can I... Oops, wrong thing.
The horns of the south, the crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Almost shittle.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And
Damn.
who might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Oh?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Brennan?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do.
Yes.
There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Oh, you're a vendor. What do you sell? Sketchbook allows sketching. What the hell is that? Scouting? Fortunately, you don't really have anything I want. Leather jacket or stamp, leather belt, whatever. Shadow Blade. Oh man, if I was using one-hitters, that seems pretty cool. Oh wait, I wasn't done talking to you.
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
What the hell? I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange.
Hmm?
You still up for an adventure, hmm?
Yes.
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest. Good luck, and don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo if she still has it.
Sure thing.
Well, off you go.
Toodaloo. Toodles. Okay, main quest is that way. Okay, that lets me know that's stealing. Oh, it feels good to actually be in a town, man.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them.
The hell just happened to the
Druids are
audio
out of
mixing?
the picture already.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
Why, thanks.
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no.
Ew,
It's a high-stakes game.
So what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it?
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
You might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Okay. Abandoned house. Not stealing. love these kind of games, my dudes. Cillian's quarters. The head of Rusty Ardgall, last seen the collapsed bridge along the King's Road. Red hair. Okay. Hey, I killed this guy. The head of Fingerless Colm. North of the sunken village. Dual wielder.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
I'd like to collect a bounty for bandit leaders.
Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board.
Took care of Fingerless Colm.
That's the carcass of Fingerless Colm, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward.
200 gold. Seems a little
Go
low.
chop off some heads. Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything. Again? You really like killing, don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar, or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes? I have so many questions, but for now, here's your reward.
You know, it really depends.
Incredible! You're a born killer, aren't you? Instead of just taking out bandit scum, how about hunting something bigger? There's an ogre, a really nasty son of a bitch, holed up in a nearby brock. I've heard that one swing of his hammer can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre
I mean, I know
runs
I've
just
killed
off
an
the main
ogre.
road to the north. When Galahad arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by some miracle you manage to kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty reward. Bring me the ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The brock is right off the King's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Oh, I see you still have blood on your hands. Excellent. That's correct. My name is Cillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight. The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did with the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin.
Tell me about the situation with the tribes.
There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small skirmishes. But who knows how it'll end. Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it.
Just too bad.
Yep, made human sacrifices, prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Good thing they're worm food now. Most of them. The survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him?
Is it Pridewind?
His name was Slaudyard.
Oh, no.
He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaudyard came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons. I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgane would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart. Go, the hunt. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagine I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls. I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one. And there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
Okay.
Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago, I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Murder on demand. Ooh, I didn't think about that. It gave a lot of XP, though. Oh, I can't talk to this guy? So he's just a random guard.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
Because you're blind.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers.
Is this Co-Carnage?
But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
This legitimately sounds like Ko.
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
And it would make sense because I know in the Drop Frames Game of the Year show he talked about all the voice acting in this game is great except the one NPC who talks about pies. And it would make sense if he was talking about himself.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
I just didn't know that he did any voice work in this game.
Yes. Still tastes like shit. Exactly.
That's totally
how my
Ko.
mother would make it. It's just what I needed.
Because it's the way he says shit. He always says shit. He like he does that.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted. My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing and that I should be glad she even kept me. And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit. If the other villagers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie. Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
Okay. Pretty depressing. But I feel like this whole game atmosphere is kind of depressing. Yeah, man, I this game is interesting because it doesn't have oh, what the fuck? It doesn't have like insane graphics when it comes to like the visual fidelity of like the raw graphical fidelity of the game, but it's the whole vibe, the whole like art direction, the whole aesthetic and everything. It's really, really good.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
I just remember I was definitely kind of,
Okay.
well, a little put off sort of with the very beginning of the game is very like macabre body mutilation kind of stuff. Like, and I've talked about this in the past, which, you know, I'll still play games like that are like extremely grotesque and stuff in certain ways. But it's just like, I don't necessarily need that in my games unless that's like the core of the game. But I don't know. It's a big reason I'm probably not going to play Lords of the Fallen 2.
When things are quiet.
Because they've specifically stated that they're even going even harder with like body horror and stuff than the first one. Well, the remake, the reboot. And I enjoyed that one enough. But we'll see.
What a nice day.
Maybe I'll still play it. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it is a Souls-like. I'm walking and not running, just so I can feel the immersion and feel immersed in this, like, fort keep. So maybe I can do some crafting. Oh. Handcrafting. Meteorite ore. Oh, okay. Armor weight reduction. Damn. Okay, so this last one over here is transmog, but there's no... I can't, like, slide the screen over. That's kind of... It's just this tiny little sliver here. Alright, that's fine.
Oi, friend. A question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened? Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around, and now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I'd pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two, if you're willing to learn, that is.
Yes. Teach me.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you could bring it over so I can see what you've made.
New quest, Corpse Eater armor. Oh, I don't have enough leather. Oh, I can make leather, though. Oh, I failed. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting to fail. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Machete. Damn it, I probably should make this, though. Or get that. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. $22 to $25. That's not quite better yet.
Well, now, that's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Solid work, and you didn't skimp on the details. You've nailed the basics. So how about we try something a bit fancier, huh?
Yes.
Oh, not
Wait.
really. People used to... Now that I think of it, you're the... Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you. Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you. Sometimes I wonder, you know, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. It took a lot of our territory.
What the fuck is going on with this?
Then, the Del Rita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows? Yes, that damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories. Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villagers started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now, too. That's... I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Anything positive?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything. Yeah, after we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then he shut himself in his office without leaving us any orders. Virgus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink.
Miscellaneous. Oh, I can just sell all garbage. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Festering armor. I can craft armor from the remains of the undead I kill. Not sure where I get that. Unforgettable. Okay, I want to see... Oh shoot, I don't have anything. Oh, because I have no leather. I'm gonna buy all your leather, buddy. Well, I know the main things I need to buy are... Or craft, rather. Not buy. Are you serious? Okay, we failed. How did I make a wooden arrow? Oh. Okay, I got a decent amount of those. Am I able to upgrade anything? Answer is yes. Oh, I don't have the money. How do I add shit? Yeah, I really want to be wearing this. Can't yet. Alright, I need to find... says there's a stash here, so we'll do that. I think I kind of want to play this game where... Yeah, I'm not going to cast spells, but I will use potions and consumables, things like that. Captain's quarters.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South.
You talk too slow, so I won't, I'm not gonna worry about you at the moment. Would love to steal all the food. Because, I mean, I definitely feel like I'm just playing like an Elder Scrolls, you know? And that's a good thing. One of these days, and I've said this plenty of times, one of these days, I gotta be in the mood for it. It's gotta be at a point where there's like no new games to play that I want to play, anything like that. I want to do a playthrough of Morrowind, then Oblivion, then Skyrim. And I gotta do it sometime before whenever Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. I mean, I probably got 20 years, but, you know. Damn, how do I get down? Okay, so that's who I need to talk to continue this quest. It's kind of what I wanted to do. So I have all these like mini quests or side quests back out in the world, but I want to do everything I can here first. I guess he has a like an itinerary. Oh. Here's my stash. Alright, so what do we want to put in here? Put the parrying sword. I'm actually gonna keep that on me for the moment. Nope, it's not. Oh yeah, now I remember where I do it. I do it at the a bonfire that I boost it with the shit. Whatever it's called. Oh damn. What the hell we got going on here? Alright, let's go back. I'll probably have to warm up some food in maybe like 30 minutes or so. I'm getting kind of hungry. So before I went to work today, KFC was having a really good deal. So I ordered KFC. And so I still have quite a bit of food left. Still have my soda that I got with it. Oh, I guess I should just rest. Unfortunately, I can't fuel up. We can't light them up, light them up. Cause we on fire!
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Oh, he is.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. That makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Holy shit.
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Sounds good.
You know where to find me if you come across any more.
Oh, 400. That was a lot of shit.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Rialgan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
I was cured by King Arthur.
I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst, but I have to respect your unwillingness to share your story. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men. Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you? I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life. Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it. We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north. but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Who's Marg?
He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
It's funny to think, like, oh, you know, we gotta eat something other than fish. People are gonna go crazy. Fish is so healthy. Like, if you actually can have enough of it, fish is like one of the healthiest meats to eat. I mean, it's the reason why pescatarians are a thing.
It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned. Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural. It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand.
Okay.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem. Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there? Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid of ghosts. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? No. No, you can't. I don't take bribes, but if you're eager to throw your gold around, my keepers are running a charity for our veterans. That way, your coin pouch won't weigh you down, and you'll be supporting a worthy cause. Thank you kindly. The veterans will appreciate it. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong. Brandon once said he wasn't afraid to go to the Dol Riada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dol Riada are savages. Diplomacy is not their strong suit. But if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dol Riada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up.
Okay.
Getting into the temple won't be easy, that's for sure. And frankly, I'd prefer not to hear about your demise. Try sneaking in quietly, or see if you can convince the tribe's representatives to let you through. That's the best advice I can give you. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Okay. We got some new questies. We got a lot. But this game actually does put the quests on map. I guess I'm gonna go here and talk to Homeboy. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to do. I haven't
If
talked to
you're
him.
here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out. Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read. She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber. I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good. No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep. You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver.
A tooth saver.
Yeah? No matter.
Alright, so I gotta go find
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces.
Does he?
Either way, glad to make
inflicted?
your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Oh, I don't have a lot of money. I did not realize I was pretty broke.
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
So if I combine moonshine, carnation, and sage...
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me. Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Not really.
Well, if you're not in the mood for sharing, then I won't ask. You might have more success getting people to trust you with their personal matters if you were a little bit more forthcoming, you know? Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Yes.
Good point. That is a very good point. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Back at the Academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do, hmm? That is an excellent question. But I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word.
So I'm gonna summon a demon.
Ah, you're back!
Okay, I need to find... alchemy station. Where's the potion station again? I had found it earlier. Oh.
You need something? You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage. Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic. Sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Man, I've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes. And all I've done is just be here in the village.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work. Huh? Ah, yes, of course. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship? You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand. Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem. Splendid! When you have the documents, Meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Okay. What is all that? Okay. Oh, dude, this is cool. Although I kind of want to go back out and start doing those quests. But it's like I want to finish exploring everything here.
Everything will be just fine. Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was. And what do you want? I'm fixated. Me! You didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4, splat! And they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words. And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. So, what now? Should I shit on you for that? I don't think so. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting. With increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels.
All right, rogue leader.
Different strategy.
Seagull.
Find something that will make them feel real terror.
Lock on target.
Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields.
Clench the butthole
Sure, seagulls
and
also
shit
have
on my
something that
command.
scares them. We just need to find out what it is. Oh, thank you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. They'll learn their lesson and keep away from me. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. But there is one guy in the museum. Riderick.
Oh.
He's supposed to know everything.
Everything.
Were you at the pledge? I didn't see you. Yeah. Victory over health. Honor over life.
Yes, sir. You look tired.
Yeah. Bandits, tribes, Sodomol. Sleep, damn it, is the worst son of a bitch I ever fought. No sleeping, though. The service is eternal. Where would we be if Seawall took naps all the time? You need to serve, not...
It'll kill you. You need rest.
I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day. Sometimes 20. Besides, a true keeper doesn't sleep. He keeps watch. The Old Mother will reward me after I'm dead. But I'm not gonna lie. That potion from Eber, our physician, works miracles. You could stand on the walls all day and night and not even think about closing your eyes. What? Listen, pal, I never asked. I just came in the evenings when I was getting sleepy and took it. And then Yan put it somewhere else. Keeper's vigor. Good stuff. Excuse me? Those were local supplies for every keeper. Shit. Maybe I was stealing. Oh, I never thought about
this
it
guy.
like that. So...
He's like, well, damn. Maybe I was
You
stealing.
startled me.
Bro, I think you startled me. The fuck? Why don't you guys fix your damn keep? Place is like broken and run down. I mean, I still think it looks aesthetically sick as fuck, but so I really want to go over there and start doing that stuff, but you know what? I do want to go back because I don't know how long those quests are going to take or like how involved they are. Oh, what the hell is this? Is this where I learn how to like farm or some shit?
What's the feat? Your feat and my priceless seedlings. I swear your nosiness will be the death of you. I have everything I need. And you, the fly in the ointment. Always.
Okay.
I'm Owen, and this is what I do here. It's safe. I can keep an eye on it, and I can chase off the seagulls. And when the weirdness comes, and the dead start rising up from their graves, then a rooftop garden will be much safer than one on the ground. No, I can handle a few seagulls. I'm not like that idiot Gwilyn. I let Rark in. He doesn't talk so much. He's my best friend. My hoe in your skull would be worth 1,000 words. You need to talk to plants to help them grow. I'm not going to waste my breath on people.
Roots of knowledge? Okay, I don't want to track this quest actually. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. Oh, so hungry. He who first set foot on Avalon under Arthur's command. He who forged a path for the king. Glory to the Sindori. I mean, what? Wasn't stealing.
Seawall. He was the first to set foot on Avalon, not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself. I remember loyalty, a fierce, unwavering loyalty, to me and to Avalon. He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me. For now, I only hope his loyalty wasn't in vain.
Okay, I need more cobwebs, because if I fuel, I'll get the access to, put the shit in my, the weapon relics. Okay, yeah, I need to warm up some food, so I'm gonna go take a couple minute break to warm that shit up, and then I'll be back. Oh, right. Oops, I need a fork. This game is so cool. I honestly kind of like regret not playing when I first started playing the game way back when it first came out. So I'm like, I could have at least played up to when the game was, until the game was broken. I made a gamble. Warmed up French fries. But these french fries are like different. Still worked. Alright, let's go to Marg. Poison arrow. I wonder, do humanoid mobs respawn? So before I went up to Horns of the South, yeah, these guys all respawned. Holy shit, okay. I did not know these guys would respawn. Okay. It's good to know.
Right, keep your eyes peeled.
See, I wish I could see the extra information from this screen. Like, how much is it worth? You know, what are the stats on it?
Show yourself.
Well. To me, that's like so grotesque. The graphics aren't super high, so... Ooh, I guess I didn't do this? Oh my god, and I could have got a claymore. Which is literally what I'm using. Damn it. Wasted money, buddy.
What's that noise? This is going to hurt. Your gold belongs to us now. Your gold belongs to us now. Your gold belongs to us now.
Yeah. Your gold belongs to us now. I mean, I want some bacon. Parrying gauntlets? Enhances the parrying window? Oh, fuck.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before. It depends on who's asking and why. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South. I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts.
Damn. Maybe I should just be looting everything.
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands.
Oh shit.
And here I thought after the charred conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them. Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soil of this land.
Mm-hmm.
Must be quite alluring for that lot. Because I'm not stupid or suicidal. I can go up against a few undead, but their masters are a different story. I'm a simple hunter, while they have the power to raise the dead. Arrows are only good against magic if you're far away from the caster, which is impossible in the crypt. But if you decide not to help, I'll have no choice, will I? Or I could just wait for the necromancer to be destroyed by what they summoned. It happens sometimes, from what I've heard. Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits. Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for. No. I have my reasons. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep. His old life, it loses all meaning. If someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is. Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man.
So it's interesting. So King Arthur, the story of him building Camelot and everything, that's all like 600 something years ago. In the story of this game, he's been periodically, consistently resurrected over the years. And the Knights of the Round Table, all of them, they're not the original knights. Those are titles. That's why he's like the original, or you know, the current Galahad. There's an outlaw right here?
Huh? Did you hear something?
You know what? Maybe I should, you know, that's what I said. I should just go ahead and buy everything. Or buy everything. Pick up everything and sell. Level up right here. Hold on. Need one more strength. Yeah, and that's true. That was the other thing too. At the very end of the last time I played, I had finally realized, I was like, wait a minute. This exists. I didn't realize there was any of this shit. Wait, what's just combat? Oh. Daggers, crits, and stealth. So practicality will probably be very good. I'm gonna stick with that stuff. Okay, it's honestly not that far, but I want to go to the King's Road. So, Rusty. We're looking for Rusty. You're going the right way? Yeah. Shit. What the fuck are these things? I forgot I have a dash. Okay, hold on. Maybe I will just sleep. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, no. This isn't where I have my thing. I mean, I can make some potions. I know I had found the screen before on how to put the weapon relics. I swear I thought it was what I just did. Maybe not. Oh yeah, just follow this road. Potatoes. Smash them, stir them, stick them in a stew. So something like that anyway. I don't know what that is. But this is a bear. Holy sh! What the fuck? All right. No more attacking bears. No siree. No bears for us. Fight these other guys though. Yeah, like what the fuck is that? Sit your ass down. And okay, and what it seems like is to get the cobwebs, I need to fight things.
I suppose it wasn't. I can feel it guards something primordial within. The markings on the stone resemble the work of the Foredwellers. In my time, such inscriptions would shift and change, making them impossible to decipher. Yet, I met some people who sought to unravel these mysteries. Most of them were Picts. I allowed them to explore Avalon without my oversight. And so, I remember that the royal geographers came to be. My favorite band of adventurers. True pathfinders. Avalon owes them a great debt.
One sec. Okay. I do want to explore that, but I want to stick to the mission. Really, bro? Alright. We can deal with some wolves. I wonder if I can disable the crit thing. The slowdown. It's actually kind of distracting. Do not click that. Under any circumstances. Ooh, I see a horse.
Something's not right.
Oh, shit.
I will leave you. You'll be.
Oh, that dude caught me off guard. Holy shit. Well, see, now that I know that he's a bad guy.
Show yourself. Beg for mercy.
Fucking hell. That does a lot of damage.
being watched.
Okay. I'm able to get this guy solo.
You'll be fertilizing the soil.
Not before you. Oh, damn, I'm overweight? Brother. Shit, and I don't have access to my stash. I feel like I don't even have... I'm not even carrying that much. Oh. These weigh a lot. That'll do it. I mean, it looks like we got some cool shit. We got a staff off of this motherfucker. Oh, I don't have any sage. Beautiful Liliana. In the dungeons of perversion. Okay. It looks like you've got the horse. If you ever lose it while exploring, you can always call it back. Like, is this something that I have permanently now? Yep. I mean, I probably won't use it, but... Whoa. Motherfucker. Oh, shit, I exhausted myself. Well, shit, that's some sage right there. Must be dudes up above me. Okay, yep, he's up above the guy that I'm looking for. So I need to find pathway. Oh, probably just right up here. This game world is pretty damn good, I would say.
Face every threat. Show me what you are made of.
God damn it. The fucking tree trunk. Those wolves are very close. It's worth 50. It's not bad. Chipped Knight's Gauntlet. Well, it's definitely better than what I'm wearing, actually, because otherwise what I'm wearing literally does nothing for me. So I think I need to start putting into endurance. I wonder what's more, 5 health or 4.2 armor. I think the armor might be better. Actually, if that's the case, I should be wearing that because that's 6. Yeah. 3.5, still better. Overload! Okay, so my weight can... How do I move? I can still kind of dodge. Okay. What the fuck?
Hold your ground, men.
Whoa!
Your wealth is ours.
Show me what you're made of. Show me what you're made of.
What?
Alright. A gladius. I would assume a gladius is a one-handed sword, as per usual. Oh yeah. Chipped steel gauntlets. Nah. Oh, I just realized I'm encumbered. Well, fuck. And that shit's worth a lot of money, too. Damn it. That's not bad. I think when I level, I might need to actually look into,
You'll fall to my sword! Fight like a millstone! Your money or your life? You'll be... I'm not beaten yet!
see ya. I just don't have the weight capacity. That is the unfortunate truth. It's still cool seeing that giant ass sword in the distance. Isn't it cool? Phantom helmet? What the fuck is that? Interesting. I wonder if that's one of those things you can actually like recharge? Because I don't know. I don't want to use the sage. Oops, god damn it, I had it on the wrong thing. Oh, I wanted to rest anyway. See what happens. Okay, so I can just do that. Or maybe I'm safe because of where I'm located. Wow.
Your road is here.
All right, well, you know. Your road ends here.
You'll regret this.
Sit down, bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Save.
Your money or your life. You're nothing but a peasant. I will be your dad. It's ours. Respect me. Oh, you'll regret this.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, he's full health again. What?
Your money.
Oops, wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, brother.
We'll make short work. This is going to hurt. You made a big mistake. This is my lucky day. You're only making me angrier.
Really? This dude has multiple healing potions.
Is that supposed to work? You're in for a world of hurt!
Want to find out if he heals again for a third time. Yep.
This is going to... Your money. Your gold belongs to us.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm convinced then. He's gonna just keep, hold on. I'm just gonna reload then. I don't think he's beatable this way. Hmm.
You're no match for our band. Say your prayers. Your wealth is ours.
Are you fucking kidding me? I bet you he's gonna heal to full as well.
You're no match for our band. I will bleed you. Your road ends here.
There we go.
Someone's out there. Ha! That's all you've got. I'm not beaten yet. Your money or your life.
Let's go. Okay, we're definitely overweight. Okay, that's actually just trash. I'm just gonna drop that. It's not even worth my time. The Bone Club. Ah, but it costs more stamina outright. Yeah. It's just not worth it. Blade Drowner's Conch. Brother. Oh no, that's a huge slow. Oops. Damn, I gotta just drop it. That sucks. Nice. Oh, now I'm overweight. It's alright, I can cook these things. I can make mom's pie. I can also make an onion bun. Oh shit, we're overweight again. Here we go again, motherfucker. Mashed potatoes. Damn it. I need to drop something that weighs like a lot. Is that enough? It's enough. Yeah, let me make sure. Alright, there ain't nothing there. So I want to go back to the town. Because I need access to my stash. That's one of the big things. Yo. Yeah, I don't remember how I add weapon relics. Oh, actually, I didn't even think about it. Can I just do it from here?
You're back. Did you bring my goods?
No, not yet. Let me do this way. Let me turn in this thing.
Please, state your business. You're my favorite killer. You managed to kill Rusty Argo? Well, well. A few months back, he supposedly took out a high-ranking red priest. So the big shots of Camelot were eager to see him dead. But it was you who finally pulled it off. And from what I hear, he was a tough bastard, surrounded by a gang of killers. Congratulations, and here's your reward.
That's it? Just 100 gold for him
Go
too?
chop off some heads. Go chop off some... Go, the hunter...
Okay, it was a lot of XP though. But still... Are you for real? Kitchen. Certain things I'm just not gonna sell. Like I'm probably gonna, well, maybe I won't use that. I don't know. This will end up being the most. Okay, I do need to sell like a lot of shit. I think it's the blacksmith that's like the big boy. I think if I'm going to watch Ko's playthrough, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch his original playthrough and then up until when he stops and then skip ahead to...
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, it is here. Attach relic. What did I make? Okay, so I'm in the gloves and the chest.
Damn, you're getting the hang of this quicker than most. Tell you what, you've earned the chance to try something more advanced. Now, I've got a pattern I've been sitting on, and if you get it right, you'll have armor so good, even I might get jealous.
Damn, that's expensive to do. I didn't think about that. Unforgettable. Oh, I still need to make the conch. Which I need one more leather for. It's rough to say because there's way more too.
You've done it again! Oh, there's real craftsmanship in this one. Keep this up, and folks will be coming to you instead of me.
That's the idea.
I've got something else for you, friend. This one will make you sweat, but hopefully you'll come out as sharp as my finest blade.
Revenant's armor. Oh, I need bones. I'm gonna guess he doesn't sell bones. No. You do not. when I put all this stuff away. Kinda wanna... rough, but it gives me more weight. So I think I'm ready to start pumping endurance. And it also increases my encumbrance limit. Like 10? So that's a good one. Value of my armor weight thresholds, yes. Okay, yep, it's time for me to start pumping in the armor shit. Some of this is really good. Endurance increases your melee damage by 1% per point. It's still just too much. It's the unfortunate thing. I don't want to do that one. Seems like a decent one to work on. Oh, what the hell is this?
You're the reason they put me here.
It's
You
the
just wait
guard.
until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer so I can spit in your face. Nobody asked your opinion. I drink 'cause I want to. I drink 'cause guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin, I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask. Yeah, it's not a problem. You can buy some from Ron. With this pin, you can go anywhere. You don't need a pass. Don't forget about old Alderaan, my friend. I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not. So at least I can fast travel from these points on their own. Damn, that's actually a long... I really need to do that. Damn. Well, these are things to consider for next time. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Been on for about 3 hours. Not bad for an after-work stream. 3 hours for after-work stream's pretty good. Tomorrow, I have the late start. Honestly, I might stream for a couple hours before work. It'll depend. Or may not. I've been trying to get caught up on some VODs of some of the streamers that I do watch. But we'll see. Plus, it depends on when I wake up. I've been, you know. But then Saturday, Sunday, I will be on after work both of those days. Plenty of time for more Tainted Grail. And then come my weekend, Monday, Tuesday. Monday, I have family day, so I won't be on until the evening. So probably not, you know. But I'll go over that again when I'm back in a couple days for after work. But again, I probably will not be on tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching, and this game is amazing.